I'm selling high ticket season apparel winter. What to do with the store to keep buyers interested in the brand till next season? Any tips? Definitely you want to add in more seasonal clothes. You're going to want to expand your catalog if you haven't already. I know John's got some thoughts because he's over there seizing.
Oh
But
my God, please don't sell apparel, especially with high ticket apparel. Please let Daddy John help you. Please don't do that. Unless you're like Off-White or these companies that sell it's so hard because first of all, sorry to interrupt you, Faith, but like apparel is such a dirty word in the Amazon business. Faith, how many apparel clients do we have?
a quick little rundown on all of my clients. And again, I have a lot. None of them sell apparel. I have worked with apparel before, but I've noticed that's becoming increasingly less and less common to sell apparel on Amazon because one, the market is incredibly saturated. And two, Amazon as a whole is people are going to return stuff no matter what. And especially when you sell apparel online, it's different if you sell in stores, right? Actually, because there's a lot of brands there. What I'm getting at is like if you go into the store and you know like what your size is in those clothes, then you're more apt to purchase online because you already know. But when you're on Amazon, you don't know how like a certain brand's going to fit. I know Amazon has that feature because I do actually buy a lot of clothes on Amazon. So I don't think it's a complete waste, but Amazon does have this feature like based on millions of customers like you and your purchase history, this size is going to fit you best. That being said, it's still not always accurate. So that's kind of why you would want to pivot away from apparel, but I mean, you're already selling apparel. So to get back to the main point of your question, if you want to keep people interested in your brand throughout the year, you're going to have to offer things that are purchasable throughout the year, right? So maybe introduce a summer line. You've got your crop tops, your shorts, whatever. Spring, but see, John's shaking his head, and the reason he's shaking his head is because of everything that we mentioned before, which is that apparel is really, really hard to kind of get your footing in there. So maybe what you could do alternatively is offer accessories. Again, that's also very saturated because I said that, and then I started thinking like, okay, sunglasses, etc. And there's like a ton of stuff like that on Amazon. So what I would actually do, Rosina, and this kind of goes out of the realm of Amazon, if you can increase your brand presence on social media in some capacity, that is going to keep people interested. You might want to get some influencers wearing your clothing, talking about your clothing. We reach out to those TikTok influencers, and not just TikTok either. I mean, there are definitely free avenues. Twitter, just kind of interact with people, maybe go a funny route, like have your brand stand out from others, kind of like maybe not kind of like what Wendy's does. They're a little different, but but they have built a brand presence, and a lot of building your brand identity is actually going to come offsite from Amazon. Because think about it, when you go to Amazon and you look at a listing, you're not really gonna see, or you're not really going to care like where the brand came from or anything. Like it's good to like have that stuff on your listing, be like, oh yeah, I'm just like you, I'm just a little guy like selling on Amazon. But for the most part, people aren't really going to look into that. And it's really hard to kind of tell your story too with all of the features available on Amazon. Like, yeah, there's the brand store, the brand story. You can put some videos in there. But John did also mention that, not a lot of people look at videos as well. Although I will disagree a little bit because I can look at these store metrics for Age of Sage and kind of see where people are going as well. And a lot of people do visit the brand store and interact on it. So Rosina, I know we gave you a very long answer that included facets that you didn't exactly ask for. But what I would do to keep people interested is, like I said, try to flesh out your brand presence outside of Amazon, so then people start looking for it on Amazon.
Or don't sell clothes. Maybe that's your marketing tactic for off season. Just go out and do something extreme on TikTok with your clothes. Like take one of your high ticket winter apparel and go out in the middle of summer and make someone wear it, and then do like a social dare or something like that and bring a lot of attention to your brand. That's what I would do if I was forced to sell clothes at gunpoint.
So y'all can send products to John. He's clearly a TikTok influencer. Oh, look at that following to followers ratio too.
Oh yeah, but guys, I have a video with 1 million views.
So 1 million people, it's a lot of people that have seen this.
If you guys want to reach out to me about TikTok influencing, email me. Guys, I'm a seasoned podcast host. Thank you very much.